when you're walking with the leader of the free world, you've got to come up with something to say. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you,
Good.
sir?
Good to see you. 1 second. Stand by. And go ahead.
Good afternoon, General. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
I'd like to start off by telling the audience sort of who you are and what you do.
Sure. I'm Brigadier General Steve Snelson. I am class of 1997, graduate from the College of Engineering and Computer Science. Kind of always knew I wanted to join the Air Force. And so as we were looking at different colleges and great ROTC programs, but also terrific engineering schools, Syracuse was the obvious choice for me. And so came up here in 1993, and I said to myself, all right, I'm gonna go to 1 semester at Syracuse, and then I'll transfer to the Air Force Academy. And I had 1 weekend at Syracuse watching Syracuse football, and at the time I was here when Donovan McNabb was the quarterback. I mean, great Big East sports, and so after 1 weekend I decided there is no way I'm going to leave Syracuse at that stage.
What are some things from Syracuse University's ROTC program that you've learned, and what are those, how did they transpire in your career?
I was by no means the greatest engineering student. And so you get thrown a lot of curveballs, and when you're not a straight A student, you gotta work really hard. That core kind of principle of hard work and tenacity was really ingrained here at Syracuse University.
Yeah, love the theme of grit, personal favorite of mine. Could you tell us a little bit about your career flying Air Force One?
Yeah, so I had the real distinct honor and privilege of to command the 89th Airlift Wing, which is it's the presidential wing. When you're walking with the leader of the free world, first you've got to come up with something to say, and the rules are you can never ever talk about politics whatsoever. And I used to call it 45 seconds with the most powerful person on earth. But I did have a really good exchange with President Biden. Shortly after he was sworn in, we talked about Orange basketball. We both reflected fondly on our time at Syracuse.
It's fascinating.
Yep.
I love that Syracuse connection too. Could you tell us a little more about your leadership style and how it has served you in your career?
I'll keep it short, and I think what I've always tried to do in my career, and what I would encourage every brand new lieutenant coming in the Air Force to do, and that's to be bold. But being bold, it isn't just something that you yourself have to do. I think being bold it's an environment that you encourage with the people around you, particularly as an officer. When you get commissioned and you come in, you will outrank 80% of the Air Force. So will you be the type of leader that creates an environment where subordinates to you feel empowered, they feel trusted?
Awesome. So, coming back to Syracuse, what are some of the changes that you've noticed at campus?
So I can't believe all of the construction around campus and the modernization. I went to the College of Engineering and Computer Science a couple days ago. That facility is just gorgeous. The other part too that really is it's heartwarming as a veteran and someone serving is to see what Syracuse University does for veterans. They always took care of us. We felt respected, we felt treasured and supported by the university when I was here as a cadet. But I think since that time, what Syracuse has done exponentially increasing its support to veterans, they're setting the mark for the nation.
Building off of that, what does being orange mean to you?
Being orange, I think it means family, it means hard work, and having the grit and the tenacity to pivot when life throws you a curveball and when things don't go quite as planned. But above all, I think orange means being family.
Thank you so much for joining us today, and welcome back, and I hope you enjoy your visit.
Thank you, and on behalf of me and the 14,000 Airmen of the Expeditionary Center, I wanted to give you my personal coin just for your hard work of what you've done up to this point, but obviously for knocking it out of the park here with your interview as well. Good luck, and I can't wait to serve with you out there.
Thank you so much, sir.
You bet.
Wow. Definitely something I'll cherish for a very long time.